just for building my bikes for go-karts.
Oh, Phil. Saw a little bit earlier in this video, the old 602 car is ready for a wrap. Just need to wrap it, put a hood scoop on it, and she'll be ready to go. Got to get some tires. I think I got a fella, Mr. Elwood Hewitt. I think he's going to go out to Charlotte and pick up some tires for me out there at SRI. Thought we were going to be all right on tires, but the Mideast guys, they changed the rule to the 3 and 4s, which I was a fan of because I already had some, and I would have only had to buy like 3 tires to go race the couple nights I'm going to be able to race at the Speed Weeks deal. I'd like to make all 4 nights. I don't know if it'll be possible with work and that kind of stuff. I got a real job again and got to be a big boy and go to work, so I'm going to try to make at least Friday and Saturday night, and so got a little bit of tire cut we got to do. Brett with 3 Aces is going to get us a wrap thrown on it. And really, that's all we got to do to this thing. Dad and I finished up the front end work that we needed to do. I'm glad we went through it because that's one thing I never checked before we went up to Potomac. And this thing ought to be a lot better after finding what we found. Like, this thing had negative caster on the right front and left front, and yeah, so we changed all that, got all that fixed the way I think I want it. Kind of went off what the guy from Masters Built sent me, but also kind of know what I like as a driver as well. So kind of did my thing on that, and smashed all the springs today. I made a spring change on the right front. I think it's going to help us. If not, then I'll have the same spring that I was running on it. I went a little bit softer, not much, just a tad, and then I put a 2-inch taller spring on it. I had a 10-inch tall spring on it, but that was the only one I had at the time, and I never thought that it was tall enough because it was near about cool binding at full travel. So and I don't know if this is factual or not, so don't take my word for it, but I have been told in the past that when you cool bind a spring, it actually loses its rate and it kind of kills the spring, which sounds about right. Had a fellow tell me that a while back, so definitely wanted to change that so we're not dealing with any of those issues, because that's just one of those things where if it did cool bind and the coils touched and it, lost rate, then we'd be chasing that thing for who knows how long until we found the issue with that. But just another short video. Sorry I ain't really got it. I gotta buy a new tripod. I can't find mine, but I need to buy a new tripod so I can start doing some filming in the shop and that kind of stuff. I plan on putting a body on little man's Juicebox. If he learns how to take care of it. And he likes to hit stuff too much, so I'd hate to put a lot of time into it and then he just goes and destroys it. But also don't want him not be able to go have fun on it. So anyhow, we're about to close the shop down for tonight and go watch some racing on Flow. Yeah, so we're gonna try to start putting out some more videos. I'm working on it, and yeah. Appreciate all y'all guys watching. Appreciate all the new subscribers subscribing to the channel. That last video did real well, and I appreciate everybody that watched it. And I hope y'all understand why I was away for a little while. But we will be at Fayetteville Speed Weeks, at least on Friday and Saturday as of right now. And we're bringing this 602 car. Still waiting on the motor to come back for the other car. I'd love to be able to take both of them down there. On good news, I might have us an engine for the crate, or might have us another 602 to put in the street stock. So that's looking pretty good for that. I just gotta drive near about the Mississippi to go get it, but it's a pretty good trade deal. Me and a fellow worked out, and I hate to get rid of my 406 because I love that motor, and not gonna lie, I was gonna sneak it in that Barry Wright and go run some limited stuff with it, but I think the better option is gonna be to find a 525 to put in that thing, because it'll be a little better than a 604 to go run limited with, and be real reliable, rather than trying to spend $30,000 on a limited motor that I don't think you really need. A lot of people do really well with 525s, but anyhow, we're about to shut this shop down and go inside. Like I said, appreciate all y'all watching. Appreciate all the guys that and gals that have subscribed to the channel since the last video. I think we got like 140 something subscribers off that video, so I really appreciate that, and hope you guys follow along all year, and hopefully have a better season we did last year. Going to be doing a lot of learning, but can't be too far off. We had pretty good success up there at Potomac, racing against 604s for this whole 602. So I think the competition down here in the South might be a little more competitive as far as the guys that'll be at Fayetteville this next race that we're going to. But hey, all we can do is go out there and learn, and try to do our best. And as long as I'm learning something, it's not a waste of money, it's not a waste of time. So that's the way I look at it, and I'm really looking forward to going down there and racing. I ain't raced at Fayetteville in I don't know how long, and it's probably one of my favorite racetracks. No matter what's happened in the past, it's one of my favorite racetracks to go race at, just because the surface is great, and it's a really racy racetrack. I don't know how racy it'll be in a crate car as far as the late models go, but as long as we can keep our momentum up and, get around the racetrack, we'll be all right. We did pretty good out there in our 602 modified, so what more can you ask for? But anyhow, we're going to sign off of here. Check y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Look forward to seeing y'all at the racetrack. All right, we back out here in the shop. Me and Little Man are about to get started on his Juicebox body. Got it up on the table, and going to do some brainstorming and see how I want to do it, because it's not going to be the easiest thing to mount on the little cart. So I wish I had some small like roll bar clamps or something where I could come off of it and really get it on there sturdy, but maybe that's something we order and do in the future. We got it up here. So on these things, these little fairings, they're pretty well mounted right here. I think what I might do is I actually might just cut across here to make it level with those rear fenders, and try to mount everything off of the fairing and the two rear fenders there, and see how sturdy it is. About to start measuring and cutting some metal.
Hey Dad, I'm gonna see it too. It's on my
So, got the deck done. Would have been cool to kind of like try to build a drop deck for it, but I don't know how well it would have worked. But trying to keep it simple, because I know he's going to go out there and he's going to hit everything in front of him. So this is the deck on it. And then I just kind of made like a small little piece to hold that up, and trimmed it out so his legs had plenty of room and he wouldn't cut himself, filed it all down, knocked all the burrs off. So there's that. I reckon we'll rivet all this stuff down, clamp it up here, but I can go ahead and rivet it in the back, and then build 2 sides, and then I'll hit the nose. All right. Deck's done. Got the nose done. I gotta trim it up quite a bit. I was gonna bring it out way out here, but I think the shorter the better, and then the bumper will be back there to kind of support it, and I can pop some rivets in it. But it's just coming along. Still gotta do sides and a spoiler, and then make a brace for the backup of it to trim it or true it back up. And I might do some type of interior stuff. Haven't really made my mind up on that, but she's getting there. We're back out here in the shop on a fine Monday night. Philip's over there rolling around on a chair. We got one side and a spoiler left to do on this, and I kind of want to make something to go in front of the steering wheel. I'm gonna set him up there and see how tall I can make it. I don't know if I'll be able to do exactly what I want to do with the situation we got going on.
Sit me in the go-kart.
Wait till we get this side done and we'll put it on the ground and get you in it.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna ride outside.
we're gonna get back to work on this thing. Got a boy supposed to come buy some tires from me that we can't use, so that'll be a good thing, so we can get some tires for the crate stuff. But we will get to work. We'll bring y'all along with us.
I'm blowing all this out.
You ready for it to match Daddy's car with a wrap?
Yeah. This.
Tell Mr. Brett he's got some work to do.
Back to green we go.
You silly.
Yeah.
So all we got left to do on the little Juicebox body is to build a spoiler for it and get it on, and she'll be ready to go. Well, he'll be ready to go. Yeah. She is in the car, he is in the boy. But kind of proud of this little thing. I've seen some of these things, and they look just like a weird deal, you know. They're real boxy, and I put some contour in the nose like actual Latemodel has and that kind of stuff. Try to use my creativity a little bit, but hopefully Brett can get, you know, put the detail, like the white skirts and all that kind of stuff in the wrap, because I've got some plastic to use, but I don't think it'll look quite right if I use it, so we'll let him work his magic and get it matching the Masters built. And yeah, so we just got rid of some tires, some 2s, 3s, and 4s, and now I gotta go and find some crate 21s and 55s or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know where to buy them. I know SRI has them, but that's kind of a haul. My dad's got a buddy, and I think he might go and pick those up for me sometime, and that way we can get the cutting. You silly. He's a silly boy, but out here watching the race. Old Cole Hilton right there. What are you doing, bud? Why'd you slow down? Cole, I'm disappointing you, bud. We out here in the shop watching the race. We're gonna finish this up and go inside, and hopefully I can find some white sheet metal, some scrap in my my trailer out there, or my dad might have some. So I'm make the spoiler white to match the other car, and we'll be set. So anyhow, we're gonna sit out here, drink a couple more twisted teas, and watch some race cars down at Volusia, wishing we were there. And hopefully I had enough video for all the other pops out there trying to build their kid a body for their Juicebox, because it's really simple. It's kind of easy. It doesn't have to be as intricate as kind of what I did, but I think it's really cool, and he thinks it's really cool. So whatever makes him happy makes me happy, and that's all that matters. But
And they got the track so car date digger.
hey, something else, but catch up. Just finished up the spoiler. I gotta add some. Well, I don't have to, but I want to add some bracing to the sides. Think it'll just give it that little bit more that it needs to, you know, stay together as long as it can. But I wanted to actually do this little unveil, if you will, outside with the big car, but I can't because it's dark, and it's gonna be dark tomorrow when I get home from work. And anyhow, I got it sitting here in the back of the shop behind the blue car. So I'm gonna show it off real quick. So I ended up adding a brace underneath the nose right here and bolted that to the front bumper with some 8L clamps. The cockpit's a little bigger than I wish, but I think it'll give him a lot more room. Went into depth with the spoiler, got my little lip, just like the big car. Same thing here, over there. And then even built him a little T-bar, if you will, to tie in back here to make it real sturdy. So she ain't going nowhere. Old dog's out here going crazy. He's ready to go in. It's getting cold. But anyhow, this is how I did it. Hopefully this helps out some of you other folks that want to get this done. If anybody around here wants a body built for their Juicebox, hit me up. I'd be more than happy to build one. I think it took me like 8 hours all in to get this thing done, start to finish, which ain't too bad, I don't think. But anyhow, we're about to go in the house, and Philip's at my dad's house. He was eating supper with him, and he was asleep when I got off work, so I just come on out here and finish his body up real quick. But can't wait to see him out there riding on it. But that and seeing this thing wrapped to match the big car, that's going to be real cool. It'll kind of take your eyes off the imperfections that I've got on this thing, because I took my time on it and I put a lot of effort and you know, attention to detail on it. But at the same time, I know what's going to end up happening to it, and it's for a 3.5-year-old. So it is what it is at the end of the day. But can't wait to see him out there racing the little thing. And I'd really like to see all the juice boxes out there with bodies on them and whatnot. I think it'd be real neat. But anyhow, we're about to sign off here. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And we will see you here shortly. And
See you guys later, alligator.